Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt. So you know this has been a nasty, contentious divorce.
We were talking about it much nastier than I thought it was going to be. I actually thought that they were going to have one of those conscious uncouplings that everybody else seems to be having, but it's not the case.
It's the opposite.
Yeah.
It has been so nasty. And look, they have 6 kids. And we did a story a month ago where Brad Pitt had gone to the judge, and the judge had basically reprimanded Angelina for driving a wedge in her in Brad's relationship with his 6 children, saying that she was monitoring phone calls from him, making it difficult for him, but basically trying to poison the kids against Brad. So she is in LA now with the kids, and according to this custody arrangement, he has the right to interact and be with the kids. She is not physically standing in the way of that, we're being told. However, we are told that the alienation problem, where Brad continues, at least this is what we're getting told by people who are connected to all of this, that Brad is having serious problems with his children because they are alienated from him.
And the main issue that he's having is with his 3 boys. As far as the girls, he's still able to connect a little bit, but our sources say it's mainly with his sons that he's having the issue, which makes sense. I mean, depending on what mom may or may not be telling the kids, the boys feel like you got to protect mom, and maybe she's saying some things that kind of trigger this for them.
Well, that's what they're saying in the case, that she is saying stuff, and they believe poisoning the kids against Brad. And here's why this is really crazy on a level. This is California. The divorce is in California. The law is so clear in California. I mean, sometimes laws aren't clear. This law is really clear. Unless a parent is unfit, you give them both joint custody. That's just the way it works, because the law promotes, because you promote the parenting of both parents, because that's better for the children.
Right.
So the law says unless there's some problem with either parent, you give them joint custody. So Brad's going to get joint custody, Angelina's going to get joint custody. That's the way it's going to work. The issue here now is, and look, they both know that. So if this is true, and we're being told this has been, well, we know it's been true because the judge has said it, that if she is poisoning these children against Brad, that's a way around joint custody, because if the kids say, I don't want to go with Brad, they don't have to go. They can't force the kid to go. Now, we've put calls into Angelina's rep. We haven't heard back from them yet, but that's what the problem is right now, the sticking point, that Brad is having trouble interacting with the kids, and at a point, what can you do about it?
My name is April Lavelle, and I live in Georgetown, Kentucky, and I feel like Angelina should not be alienating those kids from Brad. I'm a fan of hers, but at the end of the day, time lost with him, you can't get that back. Life is entirely too short. She needs to stop being a petty Betty and let him have time with his kids.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. You don't want that. You want the kids to have as functional a relationship with both parents as possible.
Yeah, absolutely.